Hello, vlog people! Well, I'm switching it up a little bit. Normally there's a Friend Friday today, but I'm going to do an Ask Sam Friday, and I'm going to do a Friend Friday on Monday, which would make it a Friend Monday, which is not as interesting because it's not the alliteration of FF Friend Friday. FM doesn't sound as good. FM, AM, FM, it's a whole other confusing thing. I'm going to do a Friend Monday. Today I'm doing an Ask Sam Friday. Because I'm leaving for New York tomorrow, I'm very busy. I haven't packed yet. I have a rehearsal this afternoon. I'm trying to do final Christmas things. We're going to dinner tonight with my friend Bridget Moynihan. Her parents are in town, and so we're having dinner with them. You know, Bridget's my dear friend who I was the birth partner to for her gorgeous baby boy. Yes, I was there. I was there. It was an amazing experience. I think I talked about it on a vlog. I know I did. Anyway, so today I'm going to do and Ask Sam, and I'm going to get through as many of these as I possibly can, and I'm already babbling too much. Hello, everybody. Okay. Sam, can you share some inside stories about making cast recordings? I know you have to do the whole thing in a day, so sometimes mistakes slip by. Are there any that you wish you could go back and change? Do you ever think we'll get people to understand that they are not soundtracks and that you guys are singing live every night? What? I don't think people think that we're singing to track on Broadway. Do you think that? I don't think that. Well, cast recordings, yes, they are crazy, and they're not done in a day. They're done like in a couple of hours. You literally just sing through the score. There's not a lot of fixing done. And in fact, I'll be honest with you, I really have only heard cast recordings that I've made a couple of times because I can't bear to listen to them because of all the mistakes. But they do capture a live excitement. Okay, it seems to me impossible that no one has pitched to you starring in your own talk show. Any hope of that? I love hearing this stuff because when we are talking about what projects should come up and what people are interested in, it's always informative for me, especially when something appeals to me that's something that I have been looking to do as well. So what a great idea. Yeah, I know people have been talking about it on here a lot, that it would be great to do a talk show. I would love it. I think it would be a great platform. It would be a great format. And I also think that the talk show world could use a little freshness, and I think there could be some fun ideas. So I totally love it when you guys suggest things like this. Okay. What can we do to help you follow through with the threat to go on Dancing with the Stars? A must-do. Fantastic idea. Well, you know, I guess, I mean, there was a call about availability. I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I think there's a cheese factor, and it would definitely be a great way to lose weight. I have to decide if I want to do it, don't I? You can't, like, campaign for me, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't feel like it. Sam, presidential candidate Mitt Romney recently gave a speech about his religion. Do you believe as voters that we should consider a person's religious beliefs before we vote for them, or do you think that religion should not have a place in politics and the election? Well, I personally am not, I don't care. I don't really care what somebody's religious beliefs are because I think a lot of religion is a lot of crap anyway. A lot of judgment and a lot of divisiveness and a lot of separation and a lot of judgment. And so, because somebody's religious doesn't make them spiritual, doesn't even make them moral. People have been doing a lot of immoral things in the name of God for many, many years. I believe actually President Bush actually said that God told him to invade Iraq. That scares me, people. When people are hearing the voice of God to tell them to kill others, that's kind of Looney Tunes insane asylum material. So religion isn't high on the bar for me. What I want is a good businessman. What I want is somebody who is smarter than me, who is certainly more versed in you know, politics, the way of the world's different cultures than I am. I'm not looking for somebody to have dinner with. I don't understand these people who would say, you know, I want to vote for him because he's like my friend next door. I don't want the president to live next door. I want the president to be better than me, smarter than me, more efficient than me, more qualified than me. It's a business. It is a business, clearly, since we have a $9 trillion deficit. Hasn't been run very well. And by the way, Bush was a lousy businessman before he became a president, before the Supreme Court awarded him the presidency. So, no, I believe in complete separation of church and state. I think it's very important to have a spiritual foundation. I think it's very important to have certainly a sense of basic morals. Morals and religion very seldom have much to do with each other. Keep that in mind. All right, you asked for my opinion, I'm giving it to you. How's the writer's strike going? It's not going well. I go to other places to look. Go to Nikki Fink. That's where you get the inside scoop. Go to Nikki Fink on the internet. It's not going well. As of today, the writers are now going to sue the studios for not coming to the table in good faith. It's ugly out there. God knows when it will end. Why don't you give credit to your lead dancer in Sugar Don't Bite? That is Galen Georg you're dancing with. I don't know if you remember, but I do. We shot that in a nightclub in Hollywood. See ya. Happy holidays, Galen Georg. Hello, Galen. Well, yes, gosh, you're so beautiful. You know, Galen is like this stunning, beautiful woman who's my dance partner in Sugar Don't Bite. Ha ha! I never even found out what that song meant. Anyway, I've seen Galen on different things, on different episodics and things. Good actress, strikingly beautiful. Hello, I'm glad you wrote. Good day from Australia. I absolutely adore the class, and I was wondering if you knew why Lucy left, or if you're at liberty to say. Well, first of all, how much do I love that the class is clearly playing in Australia, and somebody also emailed me that it was playing from Amsterdam and someplace else. Have I received a dime in royalties from any European shows from the class? No. And when I heard that it was playing in Europe, I asked the business manager to check out. There's no record. SAG has no record of it playing. Something's going on here. So if you're from Europe and you're watching this and you're getting the class, please let me know, because there are lots of people who need to be paid. Lucy left. It was a mutual decision between the producers and Lucy based on some things that were going on with the character and with storylines and things that they were reworking. It was very strange for me. I've talked about this before. It's weird to talk about since the show is not on anymore. It's weird to talk about this. But it was very awkward. And it was odd, but Lucy was fine with it. And Lucy is a wonderful person and an hysterical actor, and I had a great time with her. Craziness. She's bats, and I love her for that. She's crazy. I guess people could say the same thing about me. Sam, my extended family seems to look down on me, and I see the judgment in their eyes, and therefore I haven't been sober to a family function in years. Last year I got so hammered that I ruined Christmas for my mother, and I don't want to do that again this year, but it's so hard to deal with my family. Any suggestions? Well, it sounds like you're acknowledging that you might have an issue. You might have a problem. You also say that it's a conundrum here, isn't it? Because you're saying, I haven't been to... I see the judgment in your eyes, and therefore I haven't been sober to a family function. And yet you're wondering why there's a judgment in their eyes. I'm sure that started before you're not showing up sober. But it sounds a little bit like you are acknowledging something about yourself. And it's very easy for us to look at the circumstances. It's very easy for us to define ourselves by circumstances in our life, particularly our childhood. This happened, and therefore I am like this, and therefore I must behave this way. It's when we separate those things that we have chosen to define us as the justification or excuse for our behavior that we can start taking responsibility for our behavior. I don't know how old you are, but it sounds like since you don't live with them that you're a big boy. So a good friend of mine said to me once, sometimes the best advice is just stop. Stop. Stop the behavior. Don't do it. Now that's not going to solve your bigger problem if you do have a drinking problem, but what it will do is keep you from doing it there. This is why we say one day at a time. My friend, if you think you have a problem, seek help. Don't try to do it on your own. That's the whole point. Powerlessness is the key. It is such a relief to say I'm powerless rather than to try to control everything. But in the interim, you can start a program now. You can start a meeting today before Christmas. But in the interim, or whenever you decide to do, just don't do it. Don't ruin your mother's Christmas. You know what? Go for a walk. Make a call somewhere. Eat an extra piece of chocolate cake. Say, I'm not going to screw this up for her. And then seek help, my friend. If you think you've got a problem, seek help. Please let me know what happens. All right? I'm with you. I'm thinking of you. I know that's not somebody there holding your hand, but know that I understand and I have empathy for you. And I've been there. Okay, lastly, there's several messages from people saying, please pass on our good wishes to Liza. I will do that. I'm going to New York tomorrow, and I will send everyone's best regards. And to all of you, I hope you're having great holiday times now. It can be a creepy time, a freaky time. Enjoy it all. We're looking to a really great 08. I like the way that rhymes. Oh, and do something wonderful for somebody. Bye. Hello, Danny.
Hello, vlog people.
Bye.